The world is trembling. Nations are on edge. Economies are collapsing. Storms rage where peace once reigned. Fires devour cities. Floods wash away homes. And wars echo across the globe. The shaking has begun. People keep asking, what is happening? But they forget what was written long ago. Everything that can be shaken will be shaken. God is speaking through the chaos, but the world refuses to listen. They call it climate change, coincidence, or bad luck, but heaven calls it warning. The shaking is not just in the nations, it's in the church. The Lord is shaking pulpits that have gone silent, ministries built on money instead of mercy, and leaders who traded truth for applause. The lights are bright, the music is loud, but the power of conviction is gone. And God says, I will shake everything that is not built on me. Look around, can't you see it? Families are falling apart, morality has collapsed, and sin is celebrated as progress. The lines between good and evil are blurred, and those who speak truth are called hateful. Yet the earth itself groans, crying out for redemption. In America, the shaking grows stronger, inflation rises, hearts grow colder, and the fear of God has vanished from the land. We've removed His word from our schools, His name from our laws, and His truth from our pulpits. And now, the God we pushed away is shaking the very foundation we built without Him. But this shaking, it's mercy. It's grace disguised as chaos. Because when God shakes, it's not to destroy, it's to awaken. He's calling His people back to the altar, back to repentance, back to the fear of the Lord. The shaking is personal too. Some of you watching this can feel it. That unease in your spirit, that tug in your soul. You've been running from God and now He's shaking everything around you until you realize that He's all you have left. The relationship failed, the job ended, the peace you once had is gone. That's not punishment, that's love. God is shaking your life so you can stand on something that will never fall, His Son, Jesus Christ. But there's a greater shaking coming. One that will not just move nations, but will split the skies. When the heavens thunder and the trumpet sounds, everything false will crumble and only truth will remain. And on that day, every heart will know who the real King is. So I ask you, when the shaking comes, will your faith stand? Or will it fall with the world around you? Now is the time to choose. Not tomorrow, not after you've figured life out. Now, because the shaking will not stop until everything built on sand collapses and only the rock remains. Friend, this is not fear, it's mercy. God is calling, pleading, warning. He's saying, come out of the system, come out of sin, come back to me. The shaking has begun. But for those who belong to Christ, this shaking isn't destruction, it's preparation. The world trembles in fear, but the church stands in faith, because our foundation is not Wall Street, not governments, not comfort. Our foundation is Christ alone. So if you can hear this message, don't ignore it. Don't scroll past it. Fall to your knees, surrender your heart. Ask God to shake everything in you that's not of Him, your pride, your secret sin, your distractions, until all that remains is pure devotion. Because soon the shaking will end, and what's left will stand forever. Everything that can be shaken will be shaken.